the Frugal Mama here on YouTube for 8 years today. Today it is 8 years. We are up here in the living room recording at this point, and it's not great lighting, so I apologize for that. But we're going to talk today about the Joann store closing thing. And I'm sorry I haven't been able to do it sooner. I'm under the weather. And I was actually thinking I'm just going to put this off till later, but it's something we do need to get talking about. And so I've got me some, what do you call it? Caffeination helping. And I'm going to have my yummy salad because I got caught up in other things and, excuse me, and have not had dinner yet. Hello, Renee. Hello, Rachel. Thank you so much for being here. So, while we're just kind of getting set up, whoops, forgot to turn off my, hold on. All right, notifications off. I'm going to start putting my dinner together. Hope y'all don't mind. Like I said, I have not eaten and I'm starving. Having this, market side Cobb salad. Highly recommend. Delicious. So, let's talk about Joann's. That's what I call it. Joann Craft and Fabrics. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you for being here. So, it's a situation. Now, some of you have probably noticed that I've been able to hit up the craft store dumpster more. They haven't been locking it. And I had been getting pretty dang excited. Hello, Alyssa. I had been getting really excited that, oh, we're going to be able to be diving the Joann's again regularly. And I'm so excited and whatever. Well, unfortunately, the reason we are now discovering, the reason that they got, you want to see my salad? Look at that. How yummy is that? The reason that they've gotten so lax about locking, sorry, YouTube has changed the way it does live streams. I can't test run it anymore. You just go straight to live and don't get the chance to like make sure you've got the right angle. And anyway, so apologies for that. But I was so excited. Hi, Patricia. I was so excited thinking, oh, we're going to be doing so much more diving like the good old days, you know, in the craft store. Hi, Melissa. Excuse me, guys. I am under the weather. We'll see how long my Dayquil and Diet Coke or Pepsi or whatever it is, how long they keep me going. Plus, I'm putting my dinner together. So I was so excited. Look at this luxury. There's half a boiled egg in there. I'm telling you. Woo! So I had gotten super excited. And then, of course, found out that, first time being live with us? Well, I'm so glad, Melissa. That's wonderful. Hi, Sandra. Thanks for being here. So then we got the announcement that Joann was in bankruptcy again and that they would be closing select stores. And so, of course, I looked it up for here in Utah. And from what I found, there were only 3 stores that were going to close at that time. And they weren't like my store. You know what I mean? Well, then only a few days later, we got the announcement. Hi, Judy. We got the announcement that how much freaking dressing they give you. Like, don't use the whole thing. Your salad will be swimming. So then we got the announcement a few days later that unfortunately they're closing everything. They're closing absolutely everything. The company of Joann was bought out on auction, and the folks that bought it are now liquidating the whole thing. So what does that mean for dumpster divers? I'm not even going to get into, at least not right now, the situation for the employees, the situation that I've heard everybody complaining about, which is now we have nowhere to get good fabrics. Gatita, no, no es para ti. No. Okay, fine. I'm going to give her just a piece of chicken. Look at this. See? She smells my deliciousness. Hey, kitty preciosa. ¿Tienes hambre? Sí, claro que sí. Look at her sniffing. Yeah, because of this. Judy, it is Joann. Joann Crafts and Fabrics. All right, I gotta do just a little bit for my kitty. Just a little. See? Are you gonna have it? She's gonna lick my fingers. Come on, come. There. Oh, that's a happy girl. So, anyhow, so we got the word that. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I ordered it online. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for being here. Melly, hello. So glad you can be here. Yeah, our good old days. It was all about the what do you call it? Joann store. Like, we got so much from them, and I was selling like crazy on eBay and stuff like that. Hello, Giovanna. Oh, what a fabulous name. I love it. Giovanna. She says her Party City closed yesterday. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, while I eat my dinner, sorry, I'm starving. We're going to talk about how you handle, hi, Phyllis. Phyllis, look who's here. Phyllis, there's the kitty. I just shared some of my chicken from my salad with her, and so now, of course, she's expecting more. But anyhow, so what does this mean for dumpster divers? The Joann closing, and then also the Party City and all these other places that are closing. What does this mean for us? Well, let me take a bite of this salad because my tummy is rumbling. And how about if you are a dumpster diver, have been a dumpster diver, and have experience with store closures, go ahead and pop some of that into the comments whilst I get a little sustenance. Good stuff. Yeah. Yes, Judy, those tea lights were insane. My sister-in-law and nephews and niece were just over here earlier today and took a bunch of the lights, the chips, the small bags of chips, the toothpastes, the stuff like that. So we've shared most of what we found in that order. They also took the teeth whitening stuff, and it was wonderful. I appreciate that they don't judge the stuff. They're just happy to have it and take it off my hands, and I'm so grateful. So how is the Joann store closing going to affect us? Well, obviously, we're not going to be able to dive there anymore and are going to have to look for other places, which I'm always having to do. And I recommend that if you're an aspiring dumpster diver, that's something you're also going to have to do. Constantly be doing the looky-loos, the recon, which just means going different days and times to different stores to find new places to dive, especially if, like me, that's how you make your living, is the dumpster diving. I do apologize for the bad lighting in here. Yeah, it is what it is. So obviously, yeah, we won't have that store available to us anymore, which sucks. Good point, Renee. Yes, school bins coming soon. And then it brings us to, because that's like a future thing that, well, we're not going to have Joann's to dumpster dive anymore. Okay, right? But the other thing is figuring out how to handle the magnitude of this store closing as a dumpster diver, because they're going to start slashing prices and advertising that, slashing prices of everything, putting everything on clearance and doing all that. And then as this goes along, they're going to be throwing stuff out And then when the store does close completely, it's gonna be insane. They'll probably have the ginormous dumpsters, those big huge ones to put stuff in. And I'm a little nervous. No, I am a lot nervous about how we as dumpster divers are going to handle it, because I don't want to see any of it go to waste. And I am going to be doing a yard sale this spring, but I don't have room for a store's whole liquidation, anywhere here in my house or yard. So, what are we going to do? So, here's my thought, and I discussed it a little bit with my sister-in-law earlier. Hold on. Okay, so sorry, I had to fix something. What we kind of decided is similar to what you're saying, Renee. What we're going to do is we're going to set limits, and then prioritize, because it's going to be all kinds of stuff, crafting stuff that we're going to find. And so we're going to have to set space limits. We're going to have to prioritize. These are the kinds of things that I really want to get, and then these ones I don't care as much about, because the reality is we will not be able to take everything. We won't. So, and I've been sticking to my commitments that I've made about, my life as a YouTube dumpster diver. I've been for quite a while now sticking to these commitments of not just taking anything and everything and putting it in a tote and shoving it in the attic to deal with later, and then trying to process, do repairs, clean up, sharing, donating of each dumpster diving haul before I go again to dumpster dive. And I've been doing a pretty dang good job of that. This situation would overwhelm that. There's no way I'd be able to stay on top of it, And so I think having limits and then having priorities is going to be a big deal. Oh, Melissa, that's interesting. So she said they didn't toss any merchandise, but instead the merchandising equipment, the fixtures and stuff. And that is possible, and that can happen. But we want to be prepared for many different realities, and have a plan in place of how we're going to approach that. So beyond that, what does this mean for dumpster divers that these chain stores across the country are closing? Because they are our bread and butter as dumpster divers. What does it mean for folks like me that do this on YouTube to supplement our family income? There will still be the schools. We'll still have the school dumpsters. Hello, Susanna. Let me see. But the retail side of it, I think, is on a bit of a decline. There's still the chain pharmacy dumpsters. There's still the dollar store and Family Dollar and Dollar General, and then assorted other avenues. Hello, Catherine. Thanks for being here. Catherine, I'm all right. I am under the weather, though, quite under the weather, but I didn't want to put off this conversation any longer. And so we're doing it, but I'm also eating my dinner. Hope you don't mind. I know I've talked about this many times over the years. Today, get this, today is our 8-year anniversary. Right now, right here today. YouTube sent me a thing even. Today is our 8-year anniversary. Thank you all for being part of it. I'm so grateful. We could do that too, Judy. Plus there's the college student housing that's going to happen. And this isn't I want to I should clarify, this isn't a thing that's affecting us at this moment. The rumor around the water cooler is that the Joann situation, that they'll start the store closings in like May or June. So this isn't something to, that's going to happen right now. But I do want us to prepare for it because it is a trend that's happening that, thanks guys. Oh, thank you. It's a trend that's happening and increasing. And that trend is brick and mortar stores closing. And so for dumpster divers, you do have to come up with other avenues. Judy's talking about curbside diving, and in some areas that can be a huge deal. Apartment diving, that can be a huge deal. Hello, Zeppelin. Sorry guys, I'm starving. I gotta eat. So it's gonna be, I don't know. It is going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. Ellie, I'm not sure what you're saying, my friend. Today is 8 years. Hi, Vicky. Thanks for being here. But anyway, so this is going to mean something for dumpster divers as all of these stores go out of business. It is. It's and it doesn't. An interesting thing that I've had people say to me is, "Well, aren't you glad because then there's less being wasted?" That's not true at all. There will still be loads and mountains and heaps of waste. It just won't be in an accessible dumpster down the street. I don't know if you've watched anything about what Amazon does with returns and their level of waste and stuff like that. It's still going to happen. So people switching to online shopping instead of going into stores and doing that, there's still going to be the same amount of waste. It's just not going to be as visible, and it's not going to be accessible. So what are your plans, fellow divers? What are your plans for, this isn't happening right now, but I do like to plan ahead. What are your plans and preparations for the future when we have very few brick and mortar establishments? What are your plans for still being able to save and salvage? If you're a YouTuber, still being able to put out content? Hi, Liz. I'm so glad you're here. Excuse me. Like I said, I am a little under the weather. So for me, a lot of you know my story, but for me, when I started dumpster diving like 15 years ago, it was at public schools. And luckily, that's going to continue to be a thing in perpetuity. Okay. So that is still going to be something that I will have access to, even when all the retailers, are shut down. When all the brick and mortar chain stores close or switch to online or whatever, we're going to have options. We're going to have to find places, and the public schools dumpsters, park, like city park dumpsters, church dumpsters. I haven't done a church dumpster dive in like ages and years. We'll have to do that. College student housing dumpster diving. There will apartments. There will still be dumpster diving. It will still be there. It's just not likely that there will be retail dumpster diving in the future, because it's all getting shut down. Everyone is doing online shopping, which I understand. It is so incredibly convenient. Alfie, my sweetness. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, babe. Oh, wonderful. It's God, it's tricky. I love the convenience of ordering stuff online and having it delivered. But if you follow our vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies Again, then you'll see a recent video of Mariah, Mimi, and I. We went shopping in the actual mall and in Barnes and Noble. And we had a lovely time, even with all my social anxiety. We had a lovely time. It was just wonderful. Alfie, I'm doing okay. I am sick today. I am sick, but I've got a lot of caffeine and Dayquil running through this system, and it's keeping me going. I didn't want to put off this topic, this discussion any longer because we need to talk about it. A store, major chain store, crafting store, Alfie, here in the US is shutting down completely. And so we're trying to, suss all that out. You are on here at 2 a.m. Lord, well, you're a grown-up now. You're a grown-up and you get to make your own choices. But you also get to deal with the consequences. I'm so glad you're here, though. So there are other options, fellow divers. You're just going to have to get more creative and explore these, other options, especially if, like me, this is, a way that you earn a living or supplement your living by either doing videos or selling the things that you find, stuff like that. It won't be the end of dumpster diving when these stores continue to shut down. It will be frustrating, but it's not going to end dumpster diving for you. Thank you, Melissa. I'm working on it. I'm sorry I have to eat in front of you guys, but I didn't have time to have dinner before this because I had family over. Hi, Mimi. I had family over that were shopping through my dumpster treasures. And so I just didn't have time. And, okay, fine. Be fair, be honest. Confession time. I was on Minecraft. What do you want? Minecraft, in these wild times here in the US, Minecraft and garbage reality TV are like, they are my balm. They are my manna. They are, they're that for me. Anyway, hi Stacy. I'm so glad you're here. Judy, we have talked about that, but it's not something like I looked into it and it's not, no vale la pena. It's not worth the money, the space, the time. It would be fun for videos for people to watch, but for me in my life, speaking practically, it would not be worth it. No, unfortunately. Yes, we are going to see the Minecraft movie and the How to Train Your Dragon one as well. Renee, yeah, you were sick for a long time. Ooh, ugh. Hopefully this kind of, runs its course real quick. But you guys know I'm on immunosuppressants. And so when I get sick, it just, blah, it does what it does. Anyhow, my plan for how I'm going to handle the Joann store closing situation, I will continue checking the dumpster regularly, a few times a week, checking those. There's only a few that I can get to within a reasonable drive time and, gas. Good Lord, so expensive. So, but the ones that I can get to, I will visit them regularly. Yeah, Stacy, it's like just everybody is sick. Oh, Alfie, you sweet love. You have me on the TV. Oh, I'm feeling popular. That's awesome. So, excuse me. So I am going to keep sussing it out, checking it out regularly. And then the plan for that kind of week of when they are at the tail end of their liquidation and they're getting ready to shut everything down. Yes, some items, some merchandise will be packed up and shipped to an overstock type store. That will happen. But I promise you, and you've seen this, I know you guys have seen this with me over the years and years at the Spirit Halloween stores at the end of the season. There will be a lot that gets thrown away. There will be a lot. That's going to happen. And so I've been planning and preparing. Yeah, I agree with Alfie. Definitely. I would love a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I've got to be planning and preparing. Now, if it ends up, unlikely, but it could happen, if it ends up that they only are throwing away merchandising structure, fixtures and stuff like that, shelves, whatever, then okay, it won't require too much from me. Hi, Lab. Thanks for being here. Oh, Bonnie, I'm so nervous for you. She's going to be having heart surgery next month. Sending you all my very best, Bonnie. God, what the hell was I saying? Oh, so I'm preparing because there is the chance that there will be nothing. I get that. Nothing for us to salvage. Absolutely a possibility. But I like to be prepared. Life has thrown me way too many surprises. Okay. Hi, Kim. Thanks for being here. And so I try to plan ahead and be prepared absolutely as much as possible so that if there is a massive load of merchandise that does get thrown away, I need to have something in place, a plan, not a cross that bridge when we get there, because that's disastrous. I've learned, but to have a plan in place for just in case. And so I'm working on having an area in the Halloween shed in case, we end up with, hi, doctor. Thanks for being here from South Africa. Glad you could catch our live stream. So I want to have a plan in place, have an area ready to put the things where they'll be safe until the yard sale, which will be probably end of April, beginning of May, right around there. And so I have been I've at least started figuring out where I would put those things. But like I said, I have been under the weather, and because I'm on immunosuppressants, when I get sick, it really does a job. And so I haven't physically been able to go and prepare the space, but I do have, that idea in mind. And then also, as I mentioned earlier, the idea of having limits, gotta have limits, and then prioritizing. There are certain things that family members have asked me to keep an eye out for. And so those things that they've asked for, like, certain fabrics, certain crafty things, whatever, I will make sure that I do get those items, right? Hello, Renee Pena Medina. I'm so glad you could catch a live stream. Thank you for being here. I'm a little under the weather, but you guys always give me more energy. It never fails that once I, turn on the live stream, I do feel better. You guys give me so much energy, and I really appreciate that. Oh, Alfie, that's wonderful, making vegetable beds. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I hope it works out well. I have been also plotting and planning, conniving even. But making plans for my gardening this year. We're going to be able to do so much more because I'm just physically so much more able after those procedures and surgeries and everything. So ideally, we'll be able to get a heck of a lot done out in the yard this year. I'll be documenting all of that on my me channel, which is called My Current Obsession. Any gardening that I do will be over there, unless there's like some direct relationship with dumpster diving stuff as part of it. Oh yeah, you got to save some of that wood for Halloween, Alfie. Absolutely. The possibilities there are just endless possibilities. So I do have the plan. I know there are certain things that I want, if we are lucky enough to hit, you know, a massive haul at the end of their store shutdown. Hi, Holly. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Renee, I know I need to be so careful, and I've been working on that. As I've been attempting to, you know, start doing more things and all that. I'm going to watch out for a few certain things that I want, that certain family members want, and then things that I know I can move quickly, like in a yard sale or selling online. Things that I know will move quickly and be worth the effort, you know? Alfie, when you do that, please send it to me. I hate eating in front of you guys. I absolutely hate it. I'm sorry. But Mama's got to get a little bit of sustenance. You guys like my cup? This is dumpster salvaged. Isn't that great? Not the straw. I had to buy the straws, but isn't that wonderful? And then my kids gave me stickers, and one of you guys sent us these stickers. Isn't that great? I love it. So anyway, sorry. It's, yeah. We've got plans in place, and I will be doing a yard sale, but I also, and I hope you guys will hold me accountable, and I'm sure some of you will, but I don't want to overdo it. I'm notorious for that over these many years of just filling the van, taking absolutely everything because I don't want it to go right away to the landfill, trying to give stuff a second chance and, you know, all that, and have ended up absolutely overwhelming myself, our home, our family, you know. And so things like store closures give me so much anxiety and so much stress because I feel this obligation. Stacy, thank you so much for spending time with us. Have a beautiful sleep. But as a dumpster diver, I feel this huge obligation, this duty to save as much as possible. But the problem is that, as I've mentioned many times, it's not just the acquisition, going and finding and acquiring the treasure. That's the exciting part, certainly. But then you got to do something with it. And that is overwhelming, thinking about that. That is absolutely overwhelming to think about. Alfie, oh my God. Oh my God. Alfie did a mental health reset with some bird watching. I was sitting in here playing on Minecraft, and the curtains over there I happened to look up and there was a shadow. I couldn't get there fast enough though, darn it. But there was a hummingbird. You could see his little shadow as he's fluttering, you know, right outside the window. And of course, by the time I got over there, he was gone. But, oh, that made me so happy. Oh God, I love spring. Yes, Kathy, Florida girl, my darling, I am live. And I'm having my dinner. And we're talking about store closures and how we'll handle that as dumpster divers. Yeah, but there was this, oh, thank you, Seth. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I figure if I'm not going to talk politics on this channel, I can still be part of a movement and represent that movement by just wearing fun shirts. Anyway, let's see. finches, blue tits. I love these names. These names. Jesus, hopefully I don't get smacked by YouTube. Robins, yeah. But I couldn't believe that there was already a hummingbird. I love spring. Now, you guys know that fall is my favorite. That's my favorite. It just is. But the springtime gives me so much energy and life, and it fills your cup. Just having that, when my little bulbs start poking through the ground, poking up, and the earliest flowers like the crocuses and snowdrops and stuff like that. There's something about it. And then there's also something in the air, even here in Utah with the nastiest air you can find. There is still, hi Riza, there is still something in the air that just gives you hope and excitement and enthusiasm, gives you something to look forward to, something that you're going to enjoy. No, I know, Alfie. I love me, my Halloween. I gotta do, but God, I love spring. I love spring. And where this year I'm so much more physically able than I've been in so long, I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Kathy, my Kathy, Florida girl. Why are you having an abdominal CT scan for your sinuses? Your sinus is up here, your abdomen's down here. Maybe you don't have to, but if you wanted to explain that to us, yeah. Oh, that's awesome, Liz. What a good idea. Hold on, I missed something. I don't know what it was, but there was a comment that needed review. Did one of you get that? I don't know what it was, but there was a comment that needed to be reviewed. Thank you to my moderators. You're so wonderful. Yeah, I don't see it anymore though. This message that needed to be looked at. Anyway, so don't give up, frugal friends, fellow dumpster divers. Don't give up. Keep finding other avenues, exploring, keep doing the looky-loos, the recon to find more places to dumpster dive. But then also, as I've said so many times over the years, have limits, set limits, and then stick to them. Because if you don't, and you do go to these, store clean outs and things like that, it will overwhelm your life. Just your life. It will absolutely take over and it will overwhelm you, and that's not helping anybody. And so I'm trying to approach it very thoughtfully and be a pragmatist about it, See, Alfie, okay, yes, Alfie, yes, exactly. I'm so glad you said that, because I've also mentioned that it's not just the dumpster diving. I know that is so much fun and it's a treasure hunt and there's adrenaline and excitement and all of that. Okay. I get that. I totally do. But if you are of the mind that you want to save the environment, you want to leave the world better than you found it, leave something for, your kids, grandkids, whatever, it doesn't have to be dumpster diving. Nope, it doesn't. Just like Alfie said, it's your daily behaviors, your consumerism, your waste, all of that, thinking about that consciously. Those are things that you can do. Reusing stuff like my plastic container here, or recycling it if you have access to a recycling service that actually does recycle. Thinking about those kinds of things, making changes in your life, repairing and reusing, swapping with people. Good ideas. But but Kathy, you said sinuses. So I didn't know what you were talking about. Because you said you were getting abdominal CT because of your sinus. I'm confused. Whatever the case, you are in my heart. And I hope everything goes well. Alfie, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's where I was before, when the attic was overflowing and we had totes and pallets and stuff covered in tarps outside, because I felt like I had to take everything, anything that might, maybe, possibly could be used in something in the future had to be grabbed. I think a lot of you remember those dumpster diving days when I took absolutely everything, and I got so overwhelmed, and it was so hard on my family and my marriage. So if you're one that has a tendency to want to just take everything, don't go dumpster diving. Because it will get on top of you, and not in a good way. Oh, Kathy, that makes so much more sense. That makes so much more sense. Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, I do wish you the very, very best. Very best. Yeah, Alfie, it's hard because some of us that didn't grow up with money understand that you need to save whatever you can to be reused, repurposed, because you don't know when you'll have access to some of these things again. And that has carried over into adulthood, where there's things that I'm like, well, there could be a time when we'll need this, and that has happened. Of course, that's happened. That there have been times where things that we found, we have used them, and I was so grateful. And there have also been times, and this is so frustrating, but there have been so many times where I did go ahead and declutter and then ended up needing one of the things I got rid of. And that really messes with you. And, trying to stick to my commitments of not overdoing it, not taking too much. Those thoughts come into your head. Well, wait a minute. Remember, you got rid of that thing, whatever it was, and then you ended up needing it. And so you should, grab everything you can and then hold on to it. I had to, I have to continually be working through that. Yeah, Melly, that's absolutely true. It is what it is. Yeah, Kathy, this is a delicious salad, but I apologize for eating in front of you guys. I don't want to do that, but you got it. I mean, I was starving. What is it you're worried about with the CT scan? I'm guessing maybe you haven't had one before. So is it a CT or an MRI? MRI, having had so many MRIs, that's where you go in, the MRI. There are some CT scans that are similar to that, but it's not the coffin enclosure, situation that an MRI is. I've had a bunch of CAT scans too, and a lot of them, it's just this big donut that's around you, rather than a whole, enchilada that you're in. So, oh, that just reminded me of the other thing I want to talk about. Hold on. Alfie, I won't judge you if you want to have a late night snack. Yeah, Judy. And pretty much everything back in the day we held on to and we made it last. Not now. We're a throwaway society, and it's really unfortunate. Manuela, thanks for being here at 3:30 a.m. Ooh, Judy, good Lord. The CAT scans with contrast. Have you had one before? It is a truly unique experience. Truly unique experience. It's really weird. So they put an IV in your arm and pump this stuff in, and it's so bizarre what it does to you. You taste it. It tastes like metal in your mouth. And then, and they had warned me about this, then as you feel it go through your body, you could swear on everything and anything that you had peed your pants. But you didn't. It just feels like it. To the extent that you want to like look and make sure you didn't, wet yourself. Why does it do that? I have no idea. But apparently it's very common, and it does that to almost everybody. Bizarre. So anyone that's got to do the contrast CT scan, just be aware it's going to be wacky. I mean, there's no, once it goes through, and then all those weird things go away. But it is really weird. Oh, Lab did a drank it instead of an IV. Interesting. Excuse me, God. Oh, okay. I remembered the other thing I wanted to talk about. So glad I remembered. Someday I'm going to figure out how to screencast, so that I can show you news articles and stuff like that from my computer while doing the live stream. I need to look that up. That'd be really helpful. But I saw a thing. This woman was arrested. I don't remember which state she was in, but it's in the US. She was arrested for urinating on stuff at the grocery store. And she recorded it and put it on TikTok or Instagram or somewhere. And so she was someone turned her in for doing that it's a slam dunk case. She was putting it online. So one, that's disgusting. Okay. Disgusting. But it also gave me a bit of a giggle, just a giggle, because so many people, family, friends, folks here on YouTube have given me a hard time, sometimes a really hard time, for getting food of any type out of the dumpsters, and how that's so dirty and so gross and so this and so that. Guys, you don't even know when you're grabbing your stuff off the hold on. It's not letting me. Okay, I think I got it. You know what? Let me switch this to I know now how to change it. It took me a minute, but I figured it out. Okay, we should now be on subscribers only. But anyway, so yeah, Alfie, your unurinated strawberries. But isn't that funny that people, they'll give us such a hard time that, oh, you get stuff out of the dumpsters and you have people eat that and you eat it, and that's so gross, that's so disgusting. You could be in the grocery store, whatever your grocery store is, or in the Walmart, and you're grabbing your cereal or your crackers or whatever, and this wacko has peed all over them. Or there will be some recall because of some bacteria and da-da-da. It's such a misconception and such a lie that the stuff in the store is better for you and safer than the stuff in the dumpster. It's just not true. It's just not true. You don't know, like, you should wash everything. Everything that you get from a public place, whether you're shopping in the store or in the back of the store out in the dumpster, you should wash everything. Sanitize everything, especially if you're going to eat it or put it on your body. You should do that. That's, I hope you are doing that. But what you don't know about the stuff in the grocery store, I worked in a grocery store for a couple of years, and you don't know what those employees are doing or not doing. There was someone who didn't wash their hands, not me, but someone that didn't wash their hands after using the restroom who was stocking shelves. And I know that happens everywhere. That happens. So is the stuff inside the store, the best? No. It's funny. The things people think and the things that they say. Oh, Manuela, I might do that. Because you guys know I get so behind on comments. I try, you guys. But Denise, did I say hi to you? I don't think I did. Hi, Denise. Yeah. I saw it on Facebook or YouTube or somewhere about this woman who was like a TikToker and filmed herself urinating on foodstuffs in grocery stores. So people that want to say, the stuff in the dumpsters is the absolute worst and you're so gross and how dare you and that's child abuse and all this shit. Your stuff has been touched by people who did not wash their hands, and your stuff very well might have been peed on, or licked. Or remember when they were doing that with the ice cream? I don't know if that was TikTok or where they were doing that, but they were like opening ice creams and licking them and nasty stuff like that. Yeah. Buying the stuff in the store does not make it any cleaner than the stuff that we find in the bins. So wash everything. Just wash everything. Oh, Judy, yeah, fast food. Oh my God. So I've been working since I was 12. I huge family and not much in the finance department. Hi, Terry. Thanks for being here. And so, yeah, to get stuff that I needed, wanted, whatever. Yeah, I started working and making money at 12. Well, oh, I'm glad, Kathy. That's wonderful. Oh, Phyllis, how exciting. Oh, I bet it'll be lovely. But I've also worked fast food. Of course I have. I worked at McDonald's for a few years when I was a teenager. And sick stuff. I think if the average person could be a fly on the wall in these different establishments, they would never buy food, never buy fast food, never buy anything from the grocery store or any of that ever again, and would like grow a garden and buy chickens and stuff. Seriously, because some nasty stuff. Oh, good, Judy. You wash your produce. It's so wise. Yes, Alfie, people are very judgmental at times. We're lucky that we have a pretty amazing community here, and our longtime frugal friends and our loyal frugal friends are not like that, but we'll get occasionally someone who I'm like, why are you even watching dumpster diving? You're so appalled. It's so abhorrent. Why are you watching it? Like, hate watching or whatever. I don't know. And they'll just say the dumbest things. But for the most part, everybody's cool and understands, what we're doing, and why we're doing it. But I think as things go on and the prices keep going up and people are losing access to all their stuff and people are struggling and all that, dumpster diving is going to take over. For instance, I was looking at my analytics because I needed to send it to a sponsor. P.S. I have a lot of sponsored stuff coming up, not like the product reviews, but a lot of our diving videos will have sponsors because the medical bills are starting to come in. So I hope you understand. I know that's, not everyone likes that. Not everyone's cool with that. But I've got massive medical bills to pay. I'm in the US of America. I had my spine sizzled. Many other things. And so I'm taking on some sponsors. I'm being choosy about who I'm taking on, but yeah, there's going to be sponsors in our dumpster diving videos here soon because we got medical bills to pay. Big, huge medical bills. Yeah, Alfie, I am going to have a vegetable garden this year. I don't know like how big it will be or how much, we'll do with it, but we are going to grow. We're going to grow stuff. Denise, thank you so much. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you enjoy what we do. That means a lot to me. Phyllis has Tippy on her lap. I don't know where La Gatita went. Off on maneuvers somewhere probably. But anyway, I was looking at my analytics and this video that I made years ago called How to Dumpster Dive. It's so popular right now. That video is, it's always gotten views here and there, but right now, this How to Dumpster Dive video is blowing up in my analytics and getting so much watch time. Well, think about it. People are struggling. Times are tough. People have to choose between groceries and rent. You know what I mean? And so, and healthcare and whatever. And so that video is popping right now. Just popping. We have another Denise. I don't know if I said hi to you, Denise Berry, but hello, I'm glad you're here. And I'm so glad you're able to find so many goodies when you shop out back. We don't have Aldi. Alfie, it's so unfair. So unfair. We do not have Aldi in Utah. Just one of the many reasons I don't love Utah. There's things I do love about Utah, but there's also a bunch that I'm like very frustrated by. So some of those I'm going to discuss over on my grown-up channel, my current obsession, because some stuff needs to be talked about. But anyway, that video is popping off right now. There's a lot of people are going to be diving, and probably even the people that have given us a hard time, because when push comes to shove and you need to feed your kids and you've got bills and whatever, you're going to do what you got to do. And then you're going to come and watch my How to Dumpster Dive video, which is awesome. Let's see. Manuela, let me read this. Hold on. I will check that. I'm terrible at messages, Manuela. I'm terrible. Oh God, I'm so awful at messages. But I will look at those tomorrow. Promise. We do have Winco, but it is quite a ways away. It is a long drive. And I know I checked it out once. I cannot remember if they had dumpsters or a compactor, but I will add it to my next recon mission and I will check it out. The Winco. Yeah, compactors, they're the devil. Yeah, Bonnie, some things are a little tricky to take. Perishables like that, things that need to be refrigerated. I'll sometimes take some of them, and I get a 50-50 reaction when I do. There will be the people that say, oh my God, you're going to kill your family, blah, blah, blah. And then if I don't take them, there will be the other side that says, why didn't you take that? It's got so many preservatives and whatever, it's not going to go bad. And yeah, it's a divisive thing. It really is. Kathy, I hope you're able to keep that as it helps you and helps sustain you. I really hope that you don't lose those benefits. Again, I've said a million times, I don't want to do political stuff here, so I'm not going to, but people's ability to eat and go to the doctor and live with a roof over their head, I don't think that should be political. I think that's just human rights, basic human rights. And some of those we're losing, unfortunately. So Kathy, I hope that you get to keep those benefits. I know you're a hard worker and, you're doing the very best you can. I worry for everybody. I'm so worried for everybody. That's why I'm doing Minecraft and watching like crap reality TV to distract myself, to pull away from the news and, the fresh hell that arises every day. I've been watching like Sister Wives garbage and playing Minecraft because it helps. It really helps. Oh, Alfie, I've grown potatoes before. Terry, thank you so much for spending time with us. Really, Denise? Denise says, our news recently reported that Goodwill said 80% of their donations don't make it to the floor. I've brought you guys along many times, dumpster diving, thrift stores, secondhand stores. So much. They just don't have room. They don't have room. And so we find a lot in their dumpsters. We have found a lot in their dumpsters over the years. I wish I could come live in Germany. Or the Netherlands, Holland. I would love to live in Holland, especially right now. You never know, Kathy. Oh my God. People that I don't politically align with, I mention things that are just everyday things and they think I'm trying to be political. Because I want people to be able to eat. That's so radical. Get your politics out of here. Oh yeah, Bonnie. Us also, we have saved so much money thanks to dumpster diving. So much. Yeah, everybody. I should have mentioned that. Alfie, longtime friend of the channel, absolutely adorable human, now goes by I am Scar XOXO. That's Alfie. Yeah, Denise, I've never gotten sick from any of the food we've found either, or any of the products. And I do. I also check recalls, and I thought someone was at the door. So, yeah, I've never had an issue. And I've never gotten bed bugs either. Years, Alfie. Years and years and years. A lot of years. Phyllis, were you here in the beginning of the live stream when Kitty was over here trying to eat my salad? Well, the chicken in my salad, and I shared some with her. I hope you got to see that. Now she's off on maneuvers. Renee. Renee, yesterday, oh my God. So yesterday, I was having a really rough time, and I had dove way too deep into the current state of affairs in the US of America. And I was so depressed and I was so overwhelmed as a mother and as a woman and, having family in the LGBT community, all of it. I was so overwhelmed. I was so frustrated. So I had to add some Kahlua to my coffee. It was like 1:00, so it wasn't like I, was drinking in the morning. Boy, did that help. Now, I'm not saying to self-medicate with alcohol and Believe it or not, I don't drink very often. Like really, really not often. But yesterday, yeah, that was necessary. Manuela, that's what I've heard, that it is a whole different world. I've never been to Europe. Lots of people in my family have. And in fact, my sister is going to Paris, I believe in August. This will be like her third time. And I've never been across the pond. It's on the list, but someday, God, someday. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy, you know what? I so appreciate, not just you, but definitely you, but not just you, that you guys, you've accepted me for who I am as I've evolved as a person, and you've been there for me, whether or not you agree with everything that I think and do and all that. You guys have let me be me, and I appreciate that so much. Yeah, Holly, my God, it's every damn day. Every damn day. It's another another thing. For instance, so do y'all remember, especially if you watch my grown-up channel, that I did pelvic floor physical therapy because I couldn't sit anymore. And I had been, I was flying all the time, going here, going there, and got to where I physically couldn't, because I couldn't sit. And so I went and did all this very invasive physical therapy for my tailbone and such things in that area. Went through all of that, made so many improvements physically, and now I don't dare fly. Have I been fear-mongered? I don't think so. Is it still statistically really safe to fly? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But I'm not doing that right now. Nope. It's so ironic and tragic and cruel that I went through kinds of physical therapy to be able to fly. And now all the planes are crashing or falling out of the sky. So no flying for me. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I think my Dayquil is wearing off. Yeah, we don't know where hands have been. We don't know. Oh my God, Denise, are you serious? It's the same with, she found stuff that was supposed to be compensation for donations, and they were all in the dumpster. So if you've been with us when we've done the public school diving, you'll know that nearly every time we find the lost and found. And they'll put up signs saying they're going to donate the lost and found stuff, and we find it in the dumpsters. We've gotten so many coats and gloves and hats and lunch boxes for my kids while they were, younger, and used all that stuff. And backpacks and whatever. Up until recently, all of my kids' coats and gloves and hats and everything, backpacks, all of it, they were from public school lost and found. Saved us so much money. But yeah, it's true, Renee. Sometimes you gotta chill. You gotta step back. You just gotta step back from the politics and the scary stuff and the world out of control. And sometimes you gotta step back for your sanity, for your mental well-being. And I understand that I am in a place of privilege to be able to step back and not worry. I acknowledge that. Ooh, Kathy, yeah, you had said you were going to go to the Dollar Tree. You got all the Valentine's chocolates. I love it. Alfie, it's been at least 6 or 7 years now. Yeah, you and me, baby. Yeah. Yeah, when the kids were little, Judy. Oh my God. So when we reach our 10-year mark, I have a plan for a video I'm going to do, you know, and I could do it sooner. I could. Oh, Lab, thank you so much for that. You're just wonderful. Oh, Renee, that's wonderful. I bet they're so cute. Mickey and Minnie coffee cups. But I want to put together a video of our 10 years, you know, that's in 2 years. Today is 8 years. But anyway, to put together a video of the kids growing up and all of that, you know, because in 2 years, Reagan's going to be 18. Hopefully you were sitting while I said that, because good Lord, my little Reagan will be 18 when we hit our 10-year mark. Can you even? Like, oh my God. But I want to do that, you know, kind of a progression of like when I used to bring the kids with me all the time dumpster diving, and they would still be on camera and whatever. And, you know, through the years, all of those things, the adventures we've gone on, the trips, the whatever, the whole YouTube journey. When we reach 10 years here, I'm going to get that put together and, you know, get some professional to help with it. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. And there's Shatika. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Holly, I 100% agree. It's like, pick your poison, lesser of many evils kind of a thing. Denise, absolutely agree. It is sad. And then you see kids without coats. Yeah, it's just. Oh, Alfie, don't tell me that. I was hoping to escape to the UK if I needed to escape. Or Canada, if they would have me. I don't know if they would have me, though. I do have dual citizenship in Mexico, so that's always an option. Go and live with family down there until whenever. I want to live in Holland. That's what I really want. Melly, thank you so much. Oh, that's fantastic, Judy. I love finds like that. Finds that it's something we needed, would have been paying for anyway, you know, or needed and didn't have the money for. When you find those things, it's wonderful. Yeah, Denise, it's dangerous when you find massive hauls of candy in the dumpsters. It's dangerous when you're trying to get healthier and all that stuff. Danger. I think I knew that, Kathy. I think I knew that. That you did cleaning, housekeeping. I didn't know that, Alfie. I've been so obsessed or drowning in what's going on in the US, obviously because I live here, right? I've only been a little bit aware of things going on elsewhere. Obviously, I'm aware of Ukraine and Gaza and all those things that you hear about all the time, these horrors, and I am aware of that, but I was not aware that the UK was in turmoil like that too. I didn't know. We get so in our little insular bubble, you know, and yeah. Well, I guess I won't be running away to the UK. Canada or Holland or Mexico. Oh yeah, Judy? How funny that our kids are kind of, you know, lined up in age. That's cute. So Manuela, are you saying I can't run away to Germany or shouldn't run away to Germany? You guys are killing me. I thought it was just the US that was a clown show right now. Now I'm sad. I'm really sad. Oh God. Um, Alfie, oh my God. I am so on board with this. I am so on board with requiring everybody to own a feather boa and to wear it and use it. That would be awesome. Carmen Guthrie, my Lord in heaven, Carmen Guthrie. I am so glad to see you pop up in our live stream. And I'm glad I went overtime so that we had the chance for you to pop up in the live stream. So good to have you here. Carmen has been with us for 100 million years. Well, I mean, today is 8 years on YouTube. So, I mean, not 100 million, but she's been with us forever. Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry you have to deal with rotten neighbors. We've had our, well, you guys know, we've had our fair share of neighbor issues. Right now, knock on wood, things are peaceful. And I'm so grateful because, God, some of the things, wild. Yeah, Renee, 8 years. So Olivia, when we started on here, was just about to turn 11. Yeah. Olivia was about to turn 11. And so then Reagan would have been almost 8. And Mariah, she was like 4 years old. Alfie, my sweetness, my love, my darling treasure. I hope you enjoy some really good sleep and some happy dreams. Keep sparkling, my darling. I just love you. Thanks for being in the live stream, Alfie. Oh, God, I can only imagine, Manuela. Bummer is I don't speak German. The only languages I speak are English and 75% Spanish fluency. And I'm not rich, and I'm not like someone that other countries would be like, yeah, come on over. We'll have you. I bring my personality. No, I can only imagine what it's like not having mountains of healthcare debt, like the bills, because the bills are all coming in now for the procedures that I've had and all of that. And it's going to be rough. And I was mentioning earlier, we will be having sponsors, paid sponsors in a bunch of our upcoming dumpster diving videos because Mama's got bills to pay. So I hope y'all don't mind. I am trying to be selective with the ones that that I'm accepting, but some of them will probably be like, Julie, what the hell is that? What does that have to do with anything? Because Mama's got bills to pay. You got to pay your medical bills here. Kathy, I'm so glad that your sister can take care of that for you. Carmen, you speak German. Yeah, and then, okay, so being able to move, moving costs a lot of money. A lot of people, ignorant people, will say, you don't like it here, then leave. I'll help you pack. Okay. All right, you'll help me pack. I appreciate that. That's a nice offer. But will you pay for transport? Will you hook me up with a job? People say really silly things sometimes. Really silly things. Yeah, there's no way I could afford to move. Vicky, sometimes that's wise. I've been working on that myself quite a bit, thinking about what I'm going to say before I say it, because I used to be pretty horrible with that. Lots of regrets. Oh, wow, Carmen. Oh, my God. So do you have dual citizenship in Germany? Oh, and Judy's German too. I don't think I have any German in me. I have Egyptian. Found that out. Oh man, I totally just spoiled it. Well, that's okay. I'm putting together a video over on my current obsession. I did one of the DNA tests. I'm an Egyptian princess. Spoiler. Yeah, that's the tricky thing, Holly. Kathy, where I am, it's just after 8 p.m. Um, oh, you're an army brat. Gotcha, Carmen. Gotcha. Um, yeah, that's what I've heard that like the what is it called? NIH and what did you call it? NHS. That it is corrupt and a shambles and you got to wait a long time to get stuff done. And that all sucks. It does. It's not a perfect system, of course. But you don't go bankrupt when your kid gets sick or you get broken or you got to get your spine sizzled. And so, yeah, that would be really nice. That would be nice. Lots of Austria and German blood here. Interesting. I don't know that we've ever really talked about that before, like where everyone, what your ancestry and all that kind of stuff. I don't think we've ever really talked about it. Hope y'all don't mind that we're just hanging out well over time. But I'm feeling pretty good right now. So why not hang out? What? What the? Renee, your Heinz 57? What is that about? I don't know what you're doing there. Wow, Manuela. Oh my God. Max cost for prescriptions, $5. So my Xolair, oh, I'm glad, Kathy. My Xolair injections that I do once a month, if I didn't have insurance, those would be about almost $5,000 every month. They keep me alive. I've a couple of times have said, well, you know, where would we be if we didn't have that insurance? Well, the reality is I'd be dead. And a couple of my kids probably would too. I don't think I have any Norwegian. Bonnie. I'll have to look when I do my DNA thing again. I'm glad, Lab. Awesome. Where are the kids? Mariah is over there playing on her phone. Olivia's at the gym. And Reagan is in his room. They're teenagers. Well, Mariah, she'll be a teenager in April. My God, she'll be a teenager in April. My baby, my youngest, will be a teenager in April. So yeah, they're doing their own things. Olivia got a gym membership, and tonight she's doing aqua Zumba. Said, que te vaya bien. Have fun with that. It's like Zumba is like a dance exercise thing, but they're gonna do it in water.
So that's why she's wearing a swimsuit?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's definitely not an expression that I am familiar with, Renee. Oh, because it has spices in it? Oh my God. Judy, I am so grateful every day. Well, especially living in this body, you guys know. So grateful that my husband carries insurance. It costs us a fortune. I mean, a fortune. But we'd be dead or bankrupt if we didn't have his insurance. And that's just reality. Vicky, I so want to go to the Netherlands. I mean, I want to live there too, but I want to go, you know? Lab, did I know you're in South Carolina? I don't know if I knew that. Oh, Holly, that is freaking awesome. Your dad's side of the family were Romany travelers. I am so intrigued by that group, their culture, their history, all of it. So intriguing. Yeah, Carmen, oh my God. I'm so worried because my mom is also um on that. And I worry so much. I worry for all of you. I worry for all of us. I truly do. I don't know what to tell you. I don't. Like I said, yesterday I had to add Kahlua to my coffee. And I don't drink that often, but yesterday it was like, this has to, yes. I don't know. I don't know what to do about things. But what I am doing is certain items I'm stocking up on, and then like procedures that we need done and stuff like that, trying to get all of those done as soon as possible. Even though I have private insurance, pretty good insurance, like we don't know from day to day what's going to happen here in the US. We don't know. We don't know. And so I do want to be prepared and, you know, have a not an overwhelming, but a certain supply of food stock and, you know, toiletries and whatever else. And water. I do want to put a bunch of bottles of water together, you know, for emergencies and stuff like that. And make some plans. And we need to write a will. We desperately need to write a will. We haven't done it. I know. Very irresponsible. You're going to get chickens? Carmen, good luck. My brother has chickens. They're fantastic, but they're for some reason they're not really laying right now. I don't know. I don't know why. And chickens, their upkeep is a lot of money, keeping them safe, keeping them alive. But no, I getcha. I do. Me too, Renee. Me too. Oh God, Kathy, I totally, yeah. Yep. Wow. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what it cost you to have your heart surgery. I don't even want to think about it. Oh, that's awesome, Carmen. Well, then do it. Do it. Let us know how it goes. Renee, no, I don't. I don't get eggs from him. I have in the past, but right now, no. I wouldn't even ask. Yeah. Yeah, you know what, Manuela, solar energy, that's a great idea. We've actually, someone had said something about that in a sponsorship offer. Something to do with some portable solar panels or something. I'll have to look through my email and see if I can find it. I'm sorry, Lab. It's so sorry, guys, but it's fucked up. It is. Health insurance, health care, rather, not health insurance, health care, staying alive and being able to stay alive well should not be politicized, should not be only there for the people that have the money for it. Like, sorry, you don't have any money, you're gonna die. You know, like, what? What is that? How is that real? Like, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know why we're like that here. I have no idea. Yeah, Renee, that's what I've heard from a lot of people, especially when that argument comes up about like universal health care and single payer insurance and whatever. that the places that do have it, it's not perfect. There's lots of issues, lots of problems. And that's absolutely true, Carmen. People in office have no clue how regular people live. That's 100% true. But yeah, exactly, Renee. There are problems in those systems. Absolutely, there are problems. There are issues. There's corruption. There's long waits. There's all of that. But again, you're not going to go bankrupt. And if something's wrong with you, you can be seen. You don't just have to just die because you don't have money for insurance and medical treatment. Isn't that bizarre? Like, in the year 2025, in the richest country in the world, or so I heard, people still die because they can't get medical treatment. Bizarre. Bizarre. Oh, Manuela, I'll check into that. Anchor. Yeah, solar sounds so awesome, but it is a big investment up front that I certainly can't afford. I know that there are rebate programs and stuff like that. At least for today there are. Tomorrow they'll probably be gone. So maybe I should look into that and see if we can get any of those rebate programs before they're gone and get solar going. Oh, Denise, oh my God. Sorry guys, this is taking a kind of a negative turn. But whatever, we're way past our hour. So the folks that are hanging out now, whatever, we can talk about whatever we want. Whatever we want. My God, arresting homeless people. What can you even say to that? In the richest country in the world. What can you even say to that? I don't know. I have to laugh or something because otherwise I will scream and cry. And probably drink too much. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good idea, Manuela. Putting some panels on the she shed. The solar panels. That's a great idea. Denise, I don't know what you're apologizing for. There's no cause for apologizing. I'm so glad that you're here and you're participating in the chat. Kathy, if I were to guess, I would guess it was more toward the $80,000. But I could be wrong. Manuela, like I had to yesterday. I was in such a state. I had been drowning in politics and the latest fresh hell and whatever. And I had to add Kahlua to my coffee. I had to. It was at that moment totally medicinal, but also delicious. Ooh, Phyllis, she's having coffee right now. Living on the edge. Good for you. Holly, my favorite is Pistachio by International Delight. My favorite coffee creamer right now in this moment is Pistachio by International Delight. I love it. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God. It's so good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. These costs, these prices of these major surgeries are more in the $100,000 range. So Kathy, I'm betting yours probably was like the 80,000 range at least. Excuse me. Wait, Elizabeth. Liz. Are you saying they have a garbage can full of eggs? What are they doing with that treasure? What are they doing with it? Can we meet them in a parking lot somewhere? Let's do business. Oh God. Yeah, give it a try, Holly. Let me know what you think. I was a little leery of it because I was like, pistachio? That sounds weird. I don't know. I'm in love with it. I adore it. My other favorite that I never can find is Southern Butter Pecan, also by International Delight. So if you happen to find that somewhere, give it a try. It is delicious. Oh, okay, Manuela, I'll check it out. Yeah, getting a tooth pulled, good Lord. We have dental insurance, but of course, this year they took away some of the benefits. So we can only get x-rays once a year. It was twice a year, but now it's only once a year, which is so dumb because I don't know how, what kind of math they do, but like by not doing preventative care, you're going to end up, spending more later because damage will be done. And then, you're going to have cavities filled and root canals and all this kind of thing to charge to the insurance, which could have been avoided by still having that twice yearly x-ray. Don't get it. Don't get it. Oh, Bonnie, okay. The garbage can is full of straw and the hens lay their eggs in the straw. Awesome. Hold on, I'm reading this message that was held for review. I don't think it even makes sense. I'm going to read it to you guys. I'm not going to like approve it and put it in the comments, but I will read it to you. Someone named Noah Bordet. Fun last name. Okay, you're not funny and you found a different job. Shut up. Shouldn't have to subscribe to this nasty channel. What the hell is any of that? Did you know that in the US of America, the average literacy is 5th grade? 5th grade reading and writing in the US. I only found that out the other day. I don't know why I found that out, but anyway. But there was some evidence of that just now. God. Yeah. Well, yeah, we do get every now and then we do get people like that have nothing better to do than to hop onto a random live stream and just be silly. That's good advice, Holly. I'll mention that to him. Almost done with my salad. Yeah, Rachel, I'm sure you're right. There's a comment that I haven't, because I put filters in our comment sections, like on our regular videos and stuff. And there's one that I've been so tempted to pin it or do a video about it. But then I'm like, that's just giving these trolls, these assholes, it's giving them a platform. And it's silliness. But don't you love this? Isn't this fantastic? I love it so much. It's the TAL brand, and it's from a public school dumpster. That's another of the things that we find so much of in the public school dumpsters are water bottles and, stainless steel cups and things like that from the lost and found, and also from the break room, like the teacher's lounge. They'll clean that out, and we find so many of those. And I had forgotten I had this one. I was using this other water bottle that Olivia gave me. But there's like a little thing that you have to regularly change out or it gets mold. And my hands, you guys know, they just can't keep up with that. And I needed a water bottle. I was going somewhere. And so then I found that in the cupboard, and I was like, oh my god, what I've been missing out. It's awesome. I don't like that it's so heavy and kind of bulky, but yeah. Hello, Joe Ward, all the way over in Sydney, Australia. Thanks so much for being here. Holly's got a whole family farm. Oh, did you, Phyllis? You got some stuff from Temu? What'd you get? I haven't worked with them in quite a while. Oh, that sucks, Carmen. Yeah, I would love, at times, depends on the day, but I sometimes would love to move away from the city, to, move away from suburbia and, go out where I have, 10 acres to myself and, but I think I'd probably eventually go crazy if I did. And there would be the lack of certain services and options and dumpsters. Renee got a purple dragonfly necklace from Temu. Sounds beautiful. Carmen's hubby got her some Hello Kitty stuff from Temu. Have you guys heard this is a weird thing, but my kids made me aware, and this is so bizarre, okay? So bizarre, but as I've said, we're way over time, so we can talk about whatever the hell we want. Hello Kitty is not actually a cat. That,
She's a little girl, apparently.
yeah, Mimi's telling me that the creator or whatever actually said that she's a little girl and not a cat. And I call BS on that. I absolutely call BS on that. But I started looking into it and I was like, oh, people are actually saying this. They're actually saying that this is true. Like, what? How is that? She's got whiskers. She's got whiskers and little pokey ears. It's so, yeah. Like, I don't know. Weird. Liz got a t-shirt from Temu. This is some boo sheet. Awesome. Yeah, there you go. See, I know. It's a cat. Hello Kitty, in name and appearance, is a cat. But the person that came up with Hello Kitty put out a statement or something that no, it's a little girl, not a cat. I'm like, whatever. Let's see what all I missed. I love hanging out with you guys. Like, I was so miserable, just being sick, I was so miserable and just wanted to go to bed. I'm so glad that we're doing this. Right now, I feel so good. And I know once we stop the live stream, when I don't have this to concentrate on, the headache is going to take over and the sniffliness and the fatigue, and then I'm just going to crash. You guys give me energy. You really do. opinion on trolls, I've said this before, that was how we knew that we had made it, that we were successful here on YouTube in our, own modest way, was when we started getting trolls. Yeah, I'm feeling better than I was, Rachel, than I was at the beginning of this. Absolutely. But I know that once I don't have this, but that's fine. That's fine because I need to get up early tomorrow anyway, so it makes sense to go to bed early and yeah. Oh, how fun. Liz has another t-shirt. This one is don't make me get my flying monkeys. Liz, I'm with you on that maybe it's a little girl dressed up as a cat. Hello Kitty. Yeah. There's like major fandoms for Hello Kitty. Like obsessive. There are people that like, and what can I even say? Me and my Disney, like, but excuse me. But like their whole house will be Hello Kitty. Down to even the paint on the walls. Wild. And I love my Disney, but I would never be able to get away with that here. Oh, that's fun, Carmen. Yeah, Judy, I don't know. Yeah, I've gotten iron-ons online before and done those on t-shirts. This was the last time I did, though, was before we had Temu. Oh, Renee, I hear you. I'm taking zinc, echinacea, vitamin C, B complex, vitamin D, all of it in copious amounts to try to kick this thing, or at least to keep it from getting as bad as it can get with me. Bonnie, I don't know if this was part of a conversation, but awesome. Bonnie loves opossums. I do too. I think they're adorable, especially when they're like hanging from a branch, their little tail, and there'll be the mom and all her little babies. Cute. I'm going to finish up my salad. It is delicious. I wanted to show you guys something really cool. These salads have these very special forks. The other salads that I used to buy didn't have this, so this is pretty exciting. This fork says home compostable. I don't know what it's made out of. I mean, you can tell it's different, right? You can tell it's it's not, it looks like cardboard, but it's not cardboard. It feels like plastic, but it says it's compostable. So, like a month ago, I stuck one into one of my plants, like in the dirt. We're going to have to, pull that out eventually and see if it has started decomposing. It would be cool. Less plastic. That was a delicious salad. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. Hey, Mimi, will you text Olivia and ask what's up?
What do you mean?
Because she was trying to call me.
Okay.
Or just call her and ask her what's up.
I'll just call her.
Okay, thanks, baby. Yeah, compostable utensils. Oh yeah, Manuela, I bet you're right. A coated cardboard or bamboo. There's so much you can do with bamboo. I watched a documentary. Oh, sorry, it looks like we got kicked off for a second.
Hello.
Um,
I wanted to know
I do love a
what
good
you
Cobb
were
salad.
telling her about.
The other one that I've been getting is like a chipotle
Okay.
ranch salad that's super good.
Okay. You should get me a soda.
Oh, she's going grocery shopping? Oh. But anyway, this is exciting. A compostable spoon. And yeah,
She
you can.
doesn't know what you need from the store.
That's okay. Tell her we'll do it tomorrow.
She said she'll do it tomorrow.
Tell her I'm still on my live stream. So tell her don't worry about it. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Just that she needs to get gas.
Yeah.
Still
get me a soda.
Oh, what was I saying? I know I was saying something.
Nice.
No idea what it was. Oh, bamboo. I watched a documentary about that. And it's amazing things that can be done with bamboo.
You should get me a
And if it was just more widely accepted and promoted, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
But of course, that's going to be a long journey because there are plenty of people that make money off of plastic and other materials that wouldn't want bamboo to take over. Yeah, that would be great. McDonald's and all of them, if they were all to switch over to this compostable. I need to look into it. You know, I will. I will look into it and figure that out and let you guys know. Oh God, I hate paper straws. I know. And you guys know I care about the environment and all of that. I absolutely do. You know that I do. But I hate paper straws. Garbage.
It depends on.
There are so many other ways that we can help the environment and still have a decent straw. Judy, how'd they do that? Making like bed sheets and cloths out of bamboo? How do you do that? Well, Renee, if we're making all this other stuff, you could probably make paper too out of bamboo. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I hate paper straws. Oh my God. I understand the intention, the idea. I do get that. But that is the teeniest, tiniest drop in the bucket compared to corporations and everything that are just polluting the hell out of our earth. Yeah. I have invested in, or we got sent from a sponsor. That's right. It was a sponsor, but the stainless steel straws, and we've liked those. And then these silicone straws that I got. I really like those. Manuela's undies are made from bamboo. Hey, it's late. This is after hours, Frugal Family. Yes, Bonnie, clothing can be made from plastic. Anytime that you see it's polyester, it's nylon, it's whatever, that's all plastic. Bamboo yarn? What? I guess, obviously it makes sense. If Manuela can have her underthings made from bamboo, then of course you could have yarn made from bamboo. But how do you do it? I don't know how you do that. That's wild. God, that's wild. The things people come up with. Oh, that's cute, Liz. You like Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas? Love it, love it, love it. One of my favorites. A lot of people do that, Carmen. Get the silicone tips for stainless steel straws. Yeah, a lot of people do that. It makes sense. to me. Jamie, hello, hello. So glad you can be here in our extended live stream. Yeah, Liz, you noticed? I'm so glad. These are some of my favorite like daily earrings. I wear these all the damn time, Liz. Liz gave me these beautiful earrings that she made, and they're squirrels. If you've been with us a long time, you'll know that was, an inside joke here on the channel. Because I get so distracted so easily. Squirrel, squirrel. Anyway, yeah. Kathy's having some cinnamon toast and juice. Yummy, yum, yum. They increased my ADHD medication, and so I don't squirrel nearly as much as I used to, or as I do when I'm not medicated. Hope we don't lose that. Can you imagine me and my swirly twirly self all the time if I didn't have that medication? Oh my good God. The whole world would explode. But it would explode into glitter, and that might make it worth it. I don't know. Sorry, Manuela. Manuela, go grab a nighttime snack. Come on. What? Renee, what is that about? Renee's friend had her car filled with pine cones by the squirrels, I'm assuming. How'd they get in there? And how many squirrels did it take to fill up the car with pine cones? And why? Why did the squirrels choose your friend's car to fill with pine cones? I wonder. Oh, that's a story. She took like 5 bags out of her car and still had to knock some out. Oh my goodness. Oh, Judy, me too. Cinnamon toast with butter. Oh, we have a super chat from Jamie. A $5 Canadian just because. LOL. You're so wonderful. Thank you for that. I appreciate your kindness and your generosity just because. Yeah, I'm still with the squirrels here. Oh, she parked under a tree. It must have been that her windows were open. But like, my thought with the squirrels is something kind of a practical consideration. Like, this isn't something that you're familiar with. This, oh, it's in the engine, not in the car. Interesting. Okay, so still, if I were a squirrel, like this car is not a place that I know and that I know to be safe. So why would they go and deposit their hoard into this unproven place? I don't know. These squirrels sometimes. Holly, yeah, seriously, like, well, that and the depression medication. Because I am on happy meds and anxiety medication and stuff runs in our family. If we don't have access to that, oh my God. I can't even imagine. I cannot imagine. Peanut butter toast with bananas. Have you done that, Kathy, where you slice the bananas and put those in the peanut butter and the, oh! Anyway. Ooh, good idea, Manuela. If I were a squirrel, I could wear that along with my squirrel earrings. Yeah, Renee, that's scary. God. Oh, isn't it delicious, Judy? The bananas in there. Elvis. Elvis Presley, like his favorite sandwich was something like that. The bananas and peanut butter. Oh God, but I think he also put bacon on it. And look, you got to draw the line. You know, I'm brave in some areas, but there's a line that I won't cross. And adding bacon to a peanut butter banana sandwich, no, absolutely not. Getting squirrely, those squirrels. Yes. We've had trouble with mice when we've had like super cold spells, the weather, you know, like major freezes and stuff, then we'll have issues with mice. Like, oh, Angela, hello. Yes, our birthday month does start on Saturday. The festivities will begin and will be documented on My Current Obsession and Frugal Family Flies Again. Yes, March is my birthday month and Angela's as well. And we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do some fun things. Making lots of slime. I'm really into slime right now. It's very soothing for me. Watching videos about slime. Oh God, no, Denise, say it ain't so. No, no, no. I refuse to entertain even the possibility that the king himself, Elvis Presley, also added mayo to that concoction. I refuse to even entertain the thought because my gag reflex says no. Ugh. 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 Yeah, sweet and salty, Jamie. Come on. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And for myself personally, I like the bread toasted. I can't even eat that anymore because I have a digestive allergy to most grains. So unless I want to, you know, be in the bathroom for days and days, I don't eat bread. But when I did, I loved having it toasted. Another thing that also worked was the same idea, but on a wheat bagel, like a Lender's bagel, whole wheat Lender's bagel, toasted, crunchy peanut butter. I know, getting crazy, and sliced banana. Oh, or just on whole wheat toast. Oh my goodness, Lord. Oh, Manuela. Manuela's a March baby too. Yeah, Kathy, no way. Just no way. Bacon on that. I don't. And I love bacon, but that's bleh. Angela's going to see Donny Osmond for her birthday in Las Vegas. I don't know if I'm doing like any big thing, because I can't afford to right now. But we're gonna do lots of little things throughout the month, like me and my husband, me and my kids, the whole family, me and my sister, me and my brother. Like we have a bunch of, you know, festivities planned. Yeah. And I'm going to bring you guys along for as much of it as I can. Interesting, Holly. Interesting. I'm not going to do it, but it is interesting. Bacon and peanut butter? Are you serious? Is it yummy? I can't do it. I'm not brave. I'm not brave enough. I can't do it. Manuela, I would love to taste some good German bread. Yeah, my allergist said that it's very likely that it's just the GMO US wheat that I have a problem with, and that if I were to go out of the US and have bread made from not bastardized, that's not the word, but mutated wheat, that I might not have the sensitivity. Yet another reason that I need to go to Europe. Spelt. No, I don't think I've ever had spelt. Well, actually, that's not true. I know it has been included in like, the 8-grain bread or 7-grain bread. Um, but like a specific spelt and honey bread, no, I don't think I have. Excuse me, God. Hello, Dawn Marie. I'm so glad you're here. Dawn Marie is all about the cinnamon raisin bread with peanut butter and banana. I would be maybe willing to try that out. I'm not sure about the raisins. I just don't know about the raisins. The texture of them with the peanut butter and the banana, I don't know. Cinnamon also, I'm like, I don't know about the cinnamon. I maybe could get brave though. Oh, Carmen, no, absolutely not. Where did you hear of this travesty? Peanut butter. Guys, I can't even believe I'm going to say this out loud, but I'm going to do it. Don't think too hard on it because you'll probably throw up. Peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. Peanut butter and pickle. I love peanut butter. I love pickles, dill pickles, not those other weird kind, but dill pickles. They do not belong together. No, I cannot get behind that, and I will never try it. My God, the things people will, I was going to say things people will put in their mouths, and then I was like, wait, I don't want to get taken off of YouTube, but yeah. Anyway, Holly is all about the bacon and peanut butter. I just can't. Oh my God, Denise, no. 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 Granted, it was the Great Depression. Okay, things were desperate. But peanut butter, oh God, peanut butter and mayo. That's a nightmare. A nightmare of gastronomy. Nightmare. Kathy McCoy, my other Kathy, I'm so glad you're here. I don't think I saw that you were in here. Thanks for being here. Oh, you're going to Dollywood? My brother was just there recently. I don't remember exactly what it was, but when I say recently, it recently can mean 2 days ago, 2 months ago, and sometimes 2 years ago. Time. What is it? I've never been to Dollywood. I would love to, and God, do I love Dolly Parton. Love, adore. I've never been to Dollywood. I hear it's lovely and a beautiful area. Yeah, I don't like mustard either. Manuela, I have heard of Easter bread. I'm not like familiar with it, but I've heard of it. Okay, Kathy, but that's a choice you are making, and you're the one that has work to do tomorrow and etc. So that's a choice you are making. I cannot be held responsible for you choosing to stay on here as we discuss sandwiches. I am loving this. You guys, I needed this so much. I needed this ridiculous, silly, fabulous live stream. Okay, Kathy McCoy, I can get more behind that. I'm not going to eat it because I don't eat mayo. My God, I do not eat mayo. But that at least makes sense to me, mayo and tomato. That makes sense. Mayo and peanut butter, not in any reality or parallel universe or hellscape does it ever make sense, except in the Great Depression, to put mayo with peanut butter. Absolutely not. Yeah, Kathy, you're with me. You understand. Pickles and peanut butter. Lord. Lab. ate ketchup sandwiches. So just ketchup on bread? Judy. Now Judy's craving a crunchy peanut butter and jelly. Oh, those are so yummy. With a tall glass of cold milk. No, Carmen, no. No. I adore you. You are a treasure. A treasure. But no. Oh my God. No, 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 no. No, she took it a step further. Carmen, are you trying to kill me? PB, mayo, and bologna. No, no, no. You are out of control. You are out of control. Oh, God. Really, Jamie? You're into the bacon and peanut butter? Oh, I mean, people gotta have their own thing. But, ooh. Ooh, Judy, Nutella and peanut butter. You're speaking my language now. Yeah, everybody needs a sandwich now. Luckily, I just finished my salad, so I'm full. I'm good. Yeah, not me, Judy. No mustard, no mayo. I will do ranch, which I understand has mayo in it. I know. But it's ranch and only Hidden Valley. I will only do Hidden Valley ranch. Like, that's it. Wow, claim to fame, Bonnie. The one and only John Travolta, of Saturday Night Fever fame and many other things, recently Santa Claus, held Liz when she was a couple weeks old. There's a story there, I'm thinking. Jamie, it's so true. It's so true. Often it is the simple things, and it's distraction, and it's escapism, and it's being with people in this way that we are, and realizing that most of us are not terribly different. We're just living our lives. We just want the best for ourselves and our families and for other people. And there are still good people in the world. It can be very easy to forget that there are still good people. It's really easy to forget that. Yeah. Mashed potatoes on a sandwich. Have you had potatoes on pizza? It's delicious. Holly, just give in. Just give in and have that sandwich. It's an early breakfast. 4 a.m.? Yeah, you're just up early. You're up early. You're going to have an early breakfast. Carmen! Carmen! She's all the way out of control. Mayo, tomato, onion on cornbread. My mom makes the most amazing cornbread with chili. Her chili's really good too. But her cornbread with her chili, my goodness. Oh. Pepper bacon sandwiches with mayo. Yeah, there you go, Dawn Marie. Cereal and sugar like the Breakfast Club. Why not? Shatika, I'm so glad you're here. No, I get you, Carmen. I'm just giving you a hard time. Kathy agrees with you. She's with you on it. Look, whatever you want to eat that makes your tummy happy, go for it. Bonnie taking notes. You know, there was a time when I used to put ranch on almost everything, Judy. I did. I don't anymore. But I did. I used to. I put it on lots of stuff. Yeah, Kathy, thanks a lot for starting this weird conversation. Okay, Carmen says this will freak me out, so I'm going to get ready here. Let me. Okay, here we go. My mom used to make, what the hell is that? Oatmeal soup. It's a German thing. It's savory. And she claims it's so good. What's oatmeal soup? So you're not having it like as a porridge, but as a soup. And it's savory. What else is in it? Like, it's just oats? I don't. No. Kathy, you have to try it to understand the potatoes on pizza. It's not like mashed potatoes. They're very thinly sliced potatoes with like goat cheeses and onions and amazing. Rachel, you are 100% correct. This is a great group of people. Every one of you. God, you're awesome. Spaghetti sandwiches? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh. Ravioli? Guys, do you need help? Oh my God. Hi, Sandy. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, God, no. No, Sandy. No. I don't remember this. And I'm going to say right here and right now, that does not exist. That is not allowed. We're not doing this. Oh, God. Peanut butter sandwich with chili. No. Sandy, I'm putting my foot down. I have to put my foot down somewhere in this madness. And that is where I am putting my foot down. Oh, my goodness. I've never had beetroot. Holly, what's salad cream? Is that like mayo or sour cream? What we would call it? You brown the oatmeal in butter. You put it with beef broth, garlic and spices. Ugh. No, okay? No. Manuela, I will not forget. I will check the Instagram tomorrow or tonight. Lab, those 70s was before my time, and that was a wild time. That was a wild time. Even in gastronomy, a wild, lawless time. Jamie, ketchup in mushroom soup. So my brother, my oldest brother, Jeremiah, he liked to do food experiments. Now he is an amazing cook. His food, Lord, okay, fantastic. But there was a cost. So he would make these food concoctions. Now keep in mind, we had not money. There was no money, and there were 8 kids. But he made these concoctions that no one was going to be able to eat, including himself. And I very clearly remember him with a frying pan and putting mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, and chocolate chips in the pan. My mom was so upset. Chocolate chips? Do you know how rare it was to have chocolate chips? Yeah. Manuela, what? Pasta on pizza. Sandy, 100%. We all need a little help. I'm glad you got a good laugh, Kathy. Ravioli. No, I just don't get it. Carmen, look, you're in Kentucky. You're going to do what you're going to do, but I'm not going to condone it. I can't. I cannot in good conscience condone this peanut butter sandwich chili situation. I can't do it. It's a matter of principle. We're going to argue the principles and ethics of sandwich combinations. Ew, mac and cheese pizza? No, 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 no. I love you, Bonnie. No. Sandy, you got that in school? Kathy, people are saying that they eat peanut butter sandwiches with chili. Heather! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. What a fun surprise. Excuse me. Peanut butter sandwiches in cream of mushroom soup. My God. We're doomed. We are doomed. As a society, we are at the end of the human experience. We're done for. The asteroid is coming. Dipping a peanut butter sandwich in cream of mushroom. Oh, no. No. Just, bleh, bleh. But Sandy is a saucy person. Oh, guys, some of this. Oh, a salmon salad sandwich. Bleh. Yeah, I don't like cream of mushroom, period. Like, I always go cream of chicken. Any recipe or whatever that calls for that, absolutely not. It has to be cream of chicken. Oh, okay. So Bonnie said that the mac and cheese pizza was at a gas station. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't know. Why would that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. My husband likes cream of mushroom. I just, no. A loaded potato pizza that had mashed potatoes. See, that's not what I had, Rachel. What I had, it was thinly sliced potatoes. Denise, you had a big family too? Yeah, 8 kids. Wild. Hey, Manuela, I'm all for that. Maybe on another of our live streams, it'll be recipe time. Oh, God. Guys, I got to go to the bathroom. I got to pee. And then I got to get ready for bed. Because I was going to go to bed early. And I didn't. Because I was hanging out with you. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. I feel so much better. Just in all ways. Mentally, emotionally, physically. This cold that I'm dealing with. All of that. I feel so much better. Thank you for celebrating our 8th YouTube anniversary with me and discussing the Joann store closing situation, and then this journey, this foray into potential peanut butter combination and into something of a nightmare where we journeyed. It was fun. It was disgusting, but it was fun. I gotta go. I'm gonna pee my pants, and nobody wants that. No one needs that. This was so much fun. You guys are great. You're so great. Sandy, I'll think about it. Okay, I'll think about it. But yeah, everyone's going to be dreaming of sandwiches. My darlings, have fun with your sandwich dreams. All right. I love you. I appreciate you. I wish you all only the very best and good things in this crazy, turbulent time. I wish you everything good and everything that you need. Thanks for bringing so much to me that I need. I'm so grateful. Have a good night or morning. Bye.